All right, I'm back out here in Lavon, Texas, looking at these homes by Trophy Signature Homes. I was out here before and all they had available were just the 2 model homes, which are right here behind me. You can see them right there. They didn't have anything else ready to show. Everything was still pretty much under construction, but they do have 11 homes that are just about completed. They've got a close date on those around April the 10th, and they're right down the street from where I am, right by the model. This community here, right across the street, you've got a middle school, you've got an elementary school, right here behind me, if you can see it. But this, again, this is going to be a massive community. Like I said, I've been out here before. Large community. The community center is going to be at the very back of here, and we're going to go take a look at a couple of homes, maybe 3 if we can, just so you have an idea as far as what you can get out here in Lavon, Texas. And some of these homes are under 300, so you can get a really nice house, brand new house, under 300. But you're going to want to stay tuned at the end of the video, because I am going to let you know as far as what kind of incentives they currently have going on right here. If interest rates is what's keeping you from buying a house, you're going to want to listen to what I got to say at the very end of this, because they're making it very affordable for you to get into a brand new house out here in Lavon, Texas. So let's go and take a look at these homes by Trophy Signature Homes. Come on. So this is the first house we're going to take a look at right here behind me, right there. This house is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2536 square feet, and the new price on this house is $357,990. It's got a close date on this one of April the 10th. So come on, let's go inside and take a look. All right, you got your stairs as soon as you walk in the door right here. We'll go up there in a minute. But right here off to your left, you're gonna have your garage. And this is gonna be your office. You've got your half bathroom right here. Decent sized laundry. Plenty of space here in the kitchen. You don't need something really large, or else you feel like you're running a track meet. This one does have gas cooktop. And again, I do like the single bowl sinks in the kitchen versus those tiny little dividers there. You got a nice little separate space here you could use for your dining right there. Obviously this is your living space. Right around the corner here is going to be your primary bedroom, primary bath. I do like that it has double vanity sinks here, so that way you're not bumping into each other as you're getting ready for the day. That's a pretty decent sized shower. And this is a good sized closet. Hopefully you can see the size of it. Kind of stands out there, but that's a decent sized closet. You're not going to have to worry about bumping into each other, having enough space for your clothes. You got plenty of space right there. And again, we'll look at it from this angle. And one thing I like about these lots out here is the fact that the yards are not huge, so you're not going to be spending all weekend doing yard work. Got this small little covered patio. Again, you can just sit back here, have a drink after a long day, just have coffee in the morning. See, like I said, it's not a very big backyard, which if you're kind of like me, you don't like doing yard work all weekend long, so you're not gonna have to worry about that here. And all back there, so all the future homes are going. And we'll drive back there if we can. The community center is going to be back on the hill back there. I'll see if we can drive back there. I may not be able to get back there, but we'll see. All right, let's go outside and take a look at the upstairs. All right, so the minute you come upstairs, you've got this landing area here. Great little room here. You know, it's like some of the other homes I've shot. You can use this as a game room, TV room, media room, study, whatever you want. It's a great space here. Just a hangout place as well. If you've got kids, a great little place for them to come up here and just kind of hang out with their friends. Right around here, you're gonna get one bedroom here. Here's your closet. Got a bathroom right here. It's kind of nice because this just means this bedroom here has got their own bathroom. Because right down the hall, you have two bedrooms, and these two bedrooms share a bathroom. Here's a closet on this one. And again, these aren't overly large size closets, but they all serve their purpose. And here's the shared bathroom. So as you come around the corner, you've got the other bedroom. There's this open space again. All right, so let's go back downstairs. All right, that concludes the tour on this house here. Again, this one was a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,536 square feet. This is the Willow floor plan. The new price on this one, which just tells me this was a price reduction on this one, is now $357,990. They've got an estimated close date on this one to be April the 10th. Again, these are trophy signature homes out here in Lavon, Texas. So stay tuned to the end of the video. We're going to talk about what kind of incentives they got going on out here. They're making it very affordable for people to get into brand new homes out here in Lavon, Texas. But let's go see if we can take a look at a couple more houses, and come with me. All right, so here's the next house we're going to take a look at. It's this one right here behind me, that one there. This one here is a smaller home. Obviously it's a 1-story. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,237 square feet. So we don't need as much space as the first one we looked at. Again, that was over 2,500 square feet. You know, if you're an empty nester, single, no kids, then this would be a great little house for you. So let's go inside. Let's take a look. So coming up to this one, I do like the porch area here. It's not just some small little porch. All right, so when you come in, obviously you see the living space, the kitchen. Like I said, this is only a little over 1,200 square feet, so it is much smaller than the first house. But as you come around here to the right, you're going to have your laundry room. That door goes out to your garage. Got a bedroom here. Let's take a look at the closet. Yeah, pretty much standard size closet. Not too big, not too small. And I do like the floors in here. Here's your next bedroom. Again, this is these bedrooms are smaller compared to what we looked at before because it is only a little over 1,200 square feet. So again, if you don't need that much space on the first house, they've got something to accommodate you. All right. And again, this one has the single bowl sink, just like I like. Hopefully you do too. Gas as well. Take a look at the pantry. Should be plenty of space there for store your food and stuff. And you come around the corner, and here it's going to be your primary bedroom. Decent sized closet. And even this one has a dual vanity sink. So nice. All right, that concludes this house. Went a very fast tour because it's a small house. So again, just to recap on this one was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,237 square feet. The new price on this house is $267,990. So yeah, you can get a house out here in Lavon, Texas for under $300,000. This one here has got an estimated close date on this one to be April the 10th, just like the last house. But again, these are good looking homes out here in Lavon, Texas. We're gonna try to go look at one more house if we can. I know there's doing quite a bit of construction out here, but we're gonna see if we can look at one more. And then we'll talk about the incentives that they have going on out here. So stay with me. Let's go see if we can look at one more house. Come on. All right, we're gonna drive back to a little bit back of about midway down from this community and see if we can take a look at another house. I know they've got a lot of these still under construction, so hopefully we can get in and look at one more. But I'm gonna turn the camera on just so you can see how massive this community is gonna be. This is gonna be a large community. So I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can take a look at that. All right, so you've got home sites right here, ready to be built on. You can see there across the street there's some there. We're going to drive down here. We may not be able to look at any of these here because there's quite a bit of construction going on down here, but let's go take a look. But these are all lots ready to be built on. So let's see what we can find. All right, we're not going to be able to look at any of those homes there. They've got workers in every single house down here, so those are still far from being completed. But right down here, if you can see right here in front of me, obviously they got this road closed. They're still building the road, actually. Right back there is where the amenity center is going to be. And again, look at all the housing it's going to go back there. That's a lot of homes in this community. And as you drive around this section here, you've got all these lots here ready to be built on. Some of these have already been sold. So this is going to be a massive community. So I'm back in my vehicle. It's a little windy, it's a little warm out here today. So just kind of getting here in the cool. Anyway, I'm going to go over what this flyer here that the sales rep gave me as far as what their current incentives are on these properties right now. They do have, for a limited time rate promotion, if you contract between March 31st to May 11th, they've got one option where a 4.99 fixed rate plus closing cost is going to be covered by the builder. That's with an FHA or a VA loan at 4.99, fixed rate, all closing costs covered up to $15,000. They've got one here, rate starting at 1.99 up to $7,500 in closing cost. Again, that's a FHA VA loan, a 1.99 for the first year, 2.99 for the second year, 3.99 for your third year, and then a 4.99 for the duration of your loan. Again, up to $7,500 in closing cost. So if you didn't go FHA, if you went on a conventional loan, that would put you at 4.99 at a fixed rate, up to $7,500 in closing costs with a 10% down payment on the property. So again, these are if you contract between March 31st and May 11th. So they've got great incentives out here to get you into your new house out here in Lavon, Texas. And if I look at the pricing sheet, they've got, right now they currently have 5 homes that are under $300,000. One at $267,990. They've got $289,990, $282,990, again $282,990. They do have some. Everything on this price list is, except for one house which is already sold, is under $400,000. So you're getting quite a bit of house out here for under $400,000 in Lavon, Texas. So great incentives. If you have any questions about this house, any of the houses we just looked at, or of the this community, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll have my number up top. Feel free to either give me a call, shoot me a text. Be more than happy to answer your questions. Be more than happy to help you find your new house in the Lavon, Texas area, or wherever you might want to be looking. But again, great location out here, just getting underway. Trophy signature homes. So thank you for watching. Steve Lair, REMAX Realty. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.